Happy evening. Happy night. It's actually a night here. I finally got all my kids to bed. Just kidding. 3 are still awake because I have old children. But I have my littles to bed. I went on a walk with my husband. I danced through the streets. I'm feeling alive. Let's dive in, shall we? So what are we gonna do tonight? What we're doing tonight is really magical, and it will be a piece that you can use in any aspect of your business. So tonight we're going to be solving how do you impact those you are serving with spiritual tools. Magic, huh? Are you ready? It is going to be super beautiful. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be fun, because fun always has to be part of this. And I'm excited to share with you. I have never shared this to the world. This has been only for the authors who publish with Freedom House. So this is some Freedom House magic for you tonight. So we're gonna first drop into our bodies. And we're gonna do that with some, what are we gonna use tonight? What are we gonna use? Okay, I'm feeling like I'm gonna use my small sound bowl. All right, let's do it. I'm not prepped. Let me grab it real quick. Okay, so what I want you to do is to take deep breaths all the way down into your lower belly. And I want you to wake up some energy. You may be exhausted, you may be tired. Let's still wake up that energy. Let's find some vibrations that are gonna help you in creation tonight. All right, take a nice deep breath in. So when you hum with the sound of the bowl, it actually helps your body move to that vibration and frequency, which is why I hum. So next time, hum along. Find your sacred humming song. All right, I want you to take a deep breath in. We're gonna pour this beautiful light in through the top of your head, breathing that light in, allowing it to move down throughout every crevice, every nook, every cranny, every piece of your body, all the way down to the soles of your feet, allowing the light to move down into the earth, cleaning out anything and everything that's not serving you. So if there's any exhaustion, overwhelm, stress, anxiety, if there's any depression, if there's anything that's stuck in your body, you're gonna allow this light to be like a water hose, clearing out your body. So one more breath in. Breathing it all the way out. Letting it leave your body through the soles of your feet into the earth. One more and out. There we go. Okay, we're gonna call in our angels, the ascended masters who've been assigned to us, specifically the work that we were here to do. In through the divine light. We're gonna call in our leaders and our helpers. There's somebody I want to call in. Who is it? Interesting. The interpreters. That's a new one. So the interpreters, those who are here to interpret your creations and your visions for you, to help you see them and help you know them and understand them better. Okay, I like that. We're going to call them all in through the divine light. They'll be present right here to hold this space for us as we do this beautiful, special evening, this sacred space, this evening prayer. We're going to ask that light will touch our ears, that we may spiritually hear what needs to be heard. We're going to ask that light will touch our third eye, so we'll have access to all of our spiritual gifts. We're going to ask that light will cleanse our lips, that we speak only what needs to be spoken. Take a deep breath in. There we go. I feel like a different human after I do that practice. So tonight I'm going to teach you how to code an intention into a creation. So we're going to use books tonight because this is what I do. I help leaders and change makers and authors write books, but you can use this in any part of your business that you're wanting to infuse with intention. All right, but tonight we're going to use it for books. So let's imagine you have just written your book, and you could look at this as like you have just written your Instagram post, you have just written your podcast, you have just written a blog, right? Like it doesn't have to be just a book, but we're going to use a book for tonight. So you just finished writing your book. It's about to go into the world. It's about to be published. But before it hits Amazon, before it enters into the physical realm as a book, we want to clean it, to cleanse it, and then we want to code it, right? So we always just pick things up. We're just playing in the world of imagination. Here it is. Here's your book. Here's your blog. Here's your podcast, whatever it is that you are working on. But we're going to use this book right here. We're going to pick this book up. And we're just going to ask the divine to pour light through this book, cleaning it, cleansing it, clearing it of any energy that is not of the highest good, of any energy that got picked up from the formatter, that got picked up from the book cover designer, any energy that just kind of went in here, the editor, that's just like not your energy. We're going to clear it out. We're going to clean this book out completely so that it is in the highest vibrational frequency to meet your intentions of this book. So now we get to code it. And this is where it gets real fun. So I want you to place your hands on your heart and your sacral. So your sacral is the lower belly. This is the place of divine creation. This is the place where creation is birthed. And of course, your heart is your intentions. What do you want to go into this book? So when you close your eyes and when you drop in, I want you to listen. What are the creations? What are the intentions? What do you want people to receive when they read your book? What do you want them to receive? What do you want them to feel? What do you want them to learn? What do you want to have happen in their life because of these words that you wrote? Now, maybe this would be a good place to write down, just write it down so that whatever you're hearing, you just can keep it recorded, right? So I'm going to have you pause this video and I want you to just write down everything that's coming to you. What do you want your readers to receive the second they hold your book? Not even open to read it yet, but it's like if somebody were to hold your book, what do you want to have happen to their bodies? Like, do you want their body to literally transform just by holding your book? Do you want their heart to soften just by looking at the cover? Do you want energy to be moving just by them turning the pages? We're going to get so detailed of what you want for your reader when they hold your book. So write that down and then come back here. Okay, so you're back. You just wrote this down. Now I want you to go into your heart again and feel into what do you want them to feel as they read your words? Maybe their mind doesn't even, they can't even comprehend what you wrote right now. Like maybe they're too shut down. So we need to code how you want them to feel when they're reading your words. Okay? So just stop for a sec. How do you want them to feel? Okay, now you're going to write that down. This is how you want them to feel. All right, now when they finish reading, oh, no, there's something that's coming in before that, so hold on. There's something that while they're reading your book, that the words are an activator for something inside of them. It's activating something. Is it activating action for them? Is it activating healing? Is it activating hope, belief? What is it activating? I want you to get really clear on what your book will activate inside of them, because we obviously want their life to change. So we want them to feel something. That's fantastic. But we want a part or a whole part of their everything in their life. We want transformation for them. So what do we want to activate in them when they read your book? Okay, so fill into that. Remember to keep your heart soft. Take the sun, pour it over your heart. Soften your heart, soften your heart. All right, so then write this down, pause the video, write down whatever is coming to you, bring it through. What do you want to activate for them? Okay, now that you're back, this is the final piece. When they finish your book, and what I'm hearing really clearly is it could be that maybe they finish it at chapter 2, maybe they never complete, or maybe they read all the way to the end. Whatever finish looks like for them, what do you want the result to be? What do you want the result to be? You know it. It's right here in your heart. This is why you wrote the book. This is why you were so passionate about bringing it earthbound, because of this result. What is it? What's the result you want for them? Write it down so you can see it. Okay, so we have all of this beautiful magic. This is like our recipe right now, right? Like we're making a stew or we're making delicious cookies. We have all the ingredients for your book. So now what we get to do is we get to actually ask that all these things that we've seen, all these things that you've received, actually be coded into the book. I'm going to teach you how to do it. Super simple, and it works. It really works. All right, so when you close your eyes, place, keep all these things written so you can see them, but really you know it. You don't have to read it. You know, it's all here in your heart. You're going to pick up your book and you're going to hold it open right in front of your heart space. This is like your spiritual altar right here. It's in front of your heart. You're going to place your book right there. And you're going to ask God, the divine, your angels, to come and hold your book in light. And then we're going to ask that your book will be coded, that every syllable and every letter on each page will be coded. And then you're going to speak all the things that you saw. So we're just going to make it up, right? That this book will be coded in hope. That every person who reads these words will feel loved. They will feel good enough. They will believe in themselves. They will have light in their heart. Their pathways will be opened up. Miracles will wrap them. What is it? What is it that you're coding? You're gonna speak it into existence. And then you're gonna invite that even when they turn the pages, that whatever this result is that you want, it will actually be activated in their body. Just them spending time with your book will activate their body to the result that you're wanting. That thing that we were activating, we're going to ask, may it be activated in their body every time they turn the page. Now, if they're listening to the book, we can ask that the vibration of your voice speaking these words will activate that result for them. It's like the code that gives them the results. Isn't this fun? So much fun. So I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to just hold this space to do this work. Pause this video so that you can go through everything that we just said, coding your book with the results, the intention, the hope, the miracles, and the activation that you want to have happen for your readers. And then come back here after you've done that. So now that you're back, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap your book in love. So when you close your eyes, Your book is still right here on this altar in front of your heart. And I'm like such a physical person. You don't have to do this, but I like to do this. So I just take my hand and I wrap the book in this like swaddle of love, just like so loving the book. Thank you, thank you, thank you, book, for coming to me. Thank you for coming to completion. And then I'm gonna just hand it out into the world that it will be a source of light, of love, of transformation. You fill in your words. You know what you want your book to do. You're gonna bless it that it go forward and do that work. And then we're gonna do one final piece, which is we're gonna call in our angels and we're gonna ask them that pathways will be open to the people who need this book. That those who are struggling, where this book could be a solution for them, that this book could bring them hope, belief, transformation, whatever it is that this book's gonna do, we're gonna ask that angels will find the people who need this book, that pathways, golden pathways, will be opened up between them and your book, that they will find it, it will land in their lap, it will be a part of their world, no matter how it gets to them, so that it can do the service that it agreed upon. Your book agreed upon a service in the world, and we're going to invite your angels to help it complete that agreement. So we just pulled that in. We asked our angels. We're going to bring in all the people who need this book, and then we're just going to pour this beautiful light around your book, the experience of it moving into the world, that it will happen with grace, with ease, with miracles, with momentum, with magic, with light. And then we're going to pour light through you from the top of your head all the way down to your toes, helping you stay grounded and feeling safe as your words enter the world. And that, my friend, is how we code a creation with the intentions and the results that we want for it to have. It's magical, it's beautiful, and I hope that you enjoyed that tonight. Now, if you want to stay on for the next few minutes so that we can do our nightly routine together, I invite you to stay on. So I want you to close your eyes, drop into your body, and I want you to put your hand on your heart and ask, what were the miracles that happened today? What were the miracles that happened today? And then just write down whatever comes to you, whatever miracles are here. Just write them down, bring them to life. The more you see the miracles, the more miracles you will attract. So you want to notice miracles every single day, because it's just going to bring you more miracles. All right, now that you've written those down, I want you to just take a nice deep breath in. And I want you to think back to this morning's practice when you asked God what the number one most important thing to do was. Remember, we opened our palms up and we asked God, what's the most important thing I'm to do today? Were you able to accomplish that? It is the most important. Now, if you didn't accomplish it, it's okay. Remember, there's no shame, and it doesn't roll over. So if you didn't accomplish it, just wrap it in light, hand it over to God. It's not something to get frustrated about or beat yourself up. It was an opportunity that just didn't happen. But if you did accomplish it, what happened when you did the one thing? Probably some amazing miracles happened, because when we do the one thing that we are inspired to do, it shifts everything in our life to just work better, to just work easier. So write down if you did the one thing, or however you feel right now around that topic, just do a little jot in your notes. All right, final piece tonight. I want you to think about an area in your life, especially with your business, where you could really use a solution or an answer. We're going to put that prayer up to God tonight before you go to sleep. So close your eyes and just feel into, what do you need help with? What is an answer that you're looking for? And now that you have it, I want you to just put it right here in your heart, because right before you fall asleep tonight, literally that second, right? Your eyes are closed, you're snuggled into your blankets, you're about to fall asleep. In that moment, you put your request up and you ask for that solution to be given to you while you're asleep, in your dreams, or right when you wake up. And then we get to let the fun begin. So take a nice deep breath in. What a fun night this was. I'm going to invite you to drink a lot of water tonight. It feels like there needs to be some water. If you can find some grass, go stand in it for like 2 minutes. We did a lot of motion and energy for nighttime. So I want you to make sure that you ground. So if there's even some dirt, just something to ground yourself after this work, that would be really beautiful. Some nice water is going to also ground you. And you can always do a little bit of chanting to bring you back in your body. So I want you to take one more breath in. I'm going to wrap you in so much love. I want you to visualize this beautiful, beautiful golden, the lava love that we brought through this morning in our sacred space. We're going to bring that lava love, that golden, golden lava light, wrapping every cell in your body with love, reminding you how deeply important you are, reminding you how special you are, how known, how loved, how taken care of, and how seen you are. That you are so important. Letting that land in your cells. My friend, may tonight be a night of rest. May it be a night where you receive answers. And may tomorrow morning be a place of creation and light. I'll see you in the morning.